In the dark heart of Imperial Russia, one man rose from the shadows, a man both feared and worshipped, a peasant who became a prophet, a sinner who played the role of a saint. His name was Grigori Rasputin. Rasputin first appeared in the grand halls of the Russian aristocracy like a ghost from another world. With his piercing eyes, wild hair, and ragged robes, he mesmerized nobles who whispered in both fear and fascination. To some, he was a holy man, to others, a dangerous fraud. Behind closed doors, Rasputin's power grew. Women of high society were drawn to him, not by his appearance, but by his hypnotic gaze and mysterious charisma. They believed he could cleanse their sins, yet many whispered of darker desires that unfolded in the shadows of candlelit chambers. In the royal palace, Rasputin's influence reached its height. When the young heir Alexei Romanov lay gravely ill, Rasputin's prayers seemed to heal the boy where doctors had failed. To Tsarina Alexandra, this was no coincidence. Rasputin had become her family's savior, a man sent by God. But away from the eyes of the court, darker whispers spread. Rasputin was said to lead secret gatherings, rituals filled with strange chanting and unholy passion. To his followers, it was spiritual ecstasy, but to his enemies, it was blasphemy. As the First World War ravaged Russia, Rasputin's control over the Tsarina deepened. Ministers were dismissed, generals replaced, and all with a word from the mad monk. To the nobles, this was treason. Rasputin had become more powerful than kings and generals alike. His enemies plotted in silence. One night, Rasputin was invited to a noble's home. He ate poisoned cakes, drank poisoned wine, but lived. Panicked, they shot him, beat him, stabbed him, yet Rasputin would not die. Finally, his body was bound and thrown into the icy Neva River, where his struggle came to an end. Under the pale moonlight, the frozen waters swallowed him whole. But death did not silence his legend. Rasputin had warned, "If I die at the hands of nobles, the Tsar and his family will not live more than 2 years." True to his prophecy, just 2 years later, the Romanov family was executed in a dark basement in Yekaterinburg. The empire collapsed, and in the shadows of history, Rasputin's ghost still lingers. A peasant who rose to power, a prophet of doom, and one of the most mysterious figures of all time. This is Mystic Legacy Vault, where history hides its darkest secrets, and legends never die.